Right, in this video we're going to look at scattergraphs. Now in a scattergraph question you'll be given some data, and in this particular example we're told that there are 12 pupils who both take a science and a history exam, and their scores are written down, and here are the scores. Then the instructions in the question say that you have to plot a scattergraph and comment on the type of correlation, or they might say comment on the type of relationship that exists between science and history. So I'm going to draw a scattergraph, and I'm going to make science the x-axis and history the y-axis. I noticed that in science the minimum score is 18 and the maximum score is 85. So let's use a scale that goes from 0 to 90. In history, I noticed that the minimum score is 19 and the maximum score is 72. So let's choose a scale going from 0 to 72. Right, I've drawn my set of axes, and I've got science on the bottom and history going up, and you can see I've gone from 0 to 90 and 0 to 80 as discussed. Now I'm now in a position where I start to plot the points. My first point is point A. I will not mark it as point A, but it will be 15,72. The second point, point B, and again I won't mark it as point B, will be 63,38, and so on. I've now plotted all of my 12 points, and you can see that the general trend is a downward trend, which means that when we talk about the correlation or the relationship, we have a negative correlation, and that's all you need to write to get full marks to describe the relationship. Now, although you can see that this has a general downward trend which is negative, we have to draw on the line of best fit. And the line of best fit is drawn with a ruler and has to be exact, and it has to go as best as you can judge through all the points. So there is your line of best fit drawn with a ruler. And we use this to answer the final two questions that occur. So now we're on to the first of the final two questions, and it tells you that one pupil scored 60% in their science exam but was absent for history. Therefore, what do we predict or estimate what they would have got in the history, having scored 60 in the science? So there is 60 in the science, and what we have to do, we have to go up from the 60 with a ruler exactly to the line of best fit, which is there, and then directly and horizontally across, and I reckon that's about 38 or 39 as a prediction for the history mark. And the final question is that somebody scored 50% in history. What's our prediction for their science score? So back to the graph, there's 50 in history. So therefore, we expect them to score, so let's go across the line of best fit. There we have it, exactly there, come down. We expect them to score about 45 in their science. So that is how we do a scattergraph.